on cigarettes. What do they write there?
They are liable to die young.
Why do they still do it? So when you say you're hurting you, it doesn't change anything. So what?
It doesn't change.
I'll still do it. I'm getting the pleasure and, well, I can afford to.
Yeah, but that's the part that many of us, I think we don't know how much it hurts us because of the pleasure, because it's wrapped up in pleasure. Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Love Life on botchpod.com. And today is going to be
a very interesting day.
Yeah, very interesting day. I think we will be changing. Hopefully, we intend to change the narratives a bit. We hope we can, right? So, seated with me today is Mo, regular guy, but we have a very special.
Our director is here, man.
Very special person on the show today, and that's Tosin.
Hi guys, it's good to be here.
Yeah. So we're looking at our subject today. Basically, is why men cheat, and we're all men, so we want to be able to pour out our hearts because some people here don't cheat before.
Really?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Well, that's enough.
Okay, good. So we want to pour out our hearts, and we want to be able to affect this culture, in a positive way, this culture of unfaithfulness. So let's start with that question exactly. So I'll start with Tosin. Why do men cheat? Why do you think men cheat? Oh, wait first. Have you cheated before?
Okay.
Wow, what a
Hi,
question.
Mom. I'm on live TV. And I have cheated before.
Before.
Yes, I have. I have cheated before.
Okay, good.
Why do men cheat? First of all, I think we should... What is cheating? Don't you think?
Yeah, exactly. I think we should start from there, yes.
What is cheating? Because I've seen different definitions of cheating. If you do this, you've cheated. If you did... So, you asking me the question, for the sake of the audience and me that you're asking, what is cheating?
What is cheating?
Yeah.
Let me pass it to
No,
you.
wait.
What's cheating?
Yeah. Now you the ask now. Like,
no, but what's cheating?
What's cheating? Okay, cheating
I'm
is...
trying to,
Cheating is having sex with someone else other than your... Is it betrothed? You call it? No. Other than your spouse, your wife. Yeah.
So basically, cheating should be having an affair with someone else other than your
Spouse.
partner.
All right.
Yes, your partner.
That's
yes.
what cheating is.
All right.
Yeah.
So why do men cheat, huh? First of all, I think I want to take it from two different ways. Cheating can be of two different ways. The first one is cheating, I feel, is a disorder. One. And then there's another type of cheating. Now, I'll leave the disorder and come to the other way of cheating. Why do men cheat? First of all, I feel for you to cheat, it means you're not an intentional person. Because if you're an intentional person and you cheat, that means you have a disorder. Now, being intentional, I would use the African demography to start.
Okay.
Now, as an African man, you get to feel... The society has made you have an idea of the kind of woman you want.
Yeah.
And basically, most of the times, that is not the kind of woman you should actually be with. I'll give an example.
Okay.
You see this guy and this girl, they went to the same university. They dated for a long time, 4 years. NYSC, he meets this other woman, and then he's feeling, since this one has more, she looks like something I want to keep at home. She looks like someone that can be in a home. Okay, I don't need to make more money. He makes that money, and then he feels, this girl, she's just a babe. Now I want a wife. That's why the word wife material starts from. Do you understand? But then I feel as a man, that lady you dated for 4 years, that is your wife. If you can stay with her for 4 years and you guys can kill each other, then she is worth living the rest of your life with. Yeah. But most of the time, she now gets to feel, okay, I want a woman that will give me peace, blah, blah, blah. I want a woman that will do this. And when you now get that woman and you put her at home, that's why you see people saying things like, and he has such a lovely wife. Why is he cheating? Do you know why? Because the lovely that the society is saying is lovely, that is not his definition of lovely. He gets to go out and find his own definition of lovely and satisfy himself and come back home to having a perfect home. Okay, my home is good. I can now go out, do my rubbish and come back to that perfect home. So I feel one of the main reasons why men cheat is because they deceive themselves about what they want. when
They
they can actually
deceive themselves about what they want. Yeah.
They should actually face reality and know, now this kind of thing I like.
Yeah.
So this is the person I should be with forever. But most of the times, men have fetishes and all of those things. And instead of marrying the person that can fulfill all those fetishes, you marry a step down, and in your mind you think you're stepping up. And so when you have an opportunity, one lady outside, one random lady, just blow your mind because she's doing those crazy things that you actually have in the depths of your heart, your carnal desires. She's getting to do all of those things. And then, now, the second one, I feel it's a disorder.
I want to hear that disorder part. Yeah.
Cheating is like, it's an addiction. Like, you know the way people get
agree
addicted
with that,
to cigarettes, they get addicted to alcohol, they get addicted to their phones. That is how the other side of cheating is too. There are people that cheat uncontrollably. And so you need therapy.
For those people.
Yes, so that's a totally different angle to it. If you're cheating because of that, you realize that, okay, you got married to the woman of your dreams. She's crazy, she's feisty, she's sexy, she's everything. And you are still cheating. And when you realize you're cheating I feel cheating is bigger than sex.
It is. It's more than that.
Yeah, and you still find yourself doing that thing for one silly excuse. You just see this lady and you find yourself getting attracted, and before you know it, you're pushing, and then you're with her. And when you now ask yourself, like, why did I do it? You're like, well, maybe I was horny, or I was bored, or I was lonely. You need therapy.
Those are the dumb reasons why people cheat. I'm lonely.
So that one, you need therapy, because no matter how, I promise you, no matter how hard you try, you'll feel guilty, but you do it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
You would go to that lady next to you, you'll be bored, and she might just say hi, and you will find yourself smiling so much. You find yourself, and then let's meet up, and then you will not. So you might want to say no, be like, nah, do I want to miss this opportunity? And it's not like you cannot go home to go and have sex with your wife. You can still go home.
Opportunity missing.
Yeah, you go say, nah, I no fit. Go more, see this babe. So all those things, you need therapy for that. And so those are the two ways, I think, or reasons why you cheat.
So that disorder is not automatic. It starts from the first one. Maybe of satisfying your cravings, then you get there.
No. Now,
you think the disorder just lands
okay,
on
now
the,
there's
on the
another.
person?
Okay, the first one, right? That one happens naturally. It happens when you don't know what you want.
Yeah.
When you don't know what you want, to see yourself getting it outside because you are with someone that doesn't fulfill what you want, right? Now, but the other one, it can be a lifestyle. I'll give an example. You can be in the university, and then maybe you entered the university as a virgin, for example, and then you met this lady, maybe you're a guru, and then this lady, come and teach me assignment, and you taught her, and then you guys started having sex, and then tomorrow this lady comes, hi, come and teach me. You get excited, and then when this lady too has sex with you, you're like, oh my God, and then you see you're doing it with one, doing it with two, doing it with three,
exactly,
and then you feel the
so that becomes
so it's just like a way of life, or your guys are always gisting you about, oh, I met this girl, or they're pushing, go and ask her out now, go toast her now, you go, you do this first one, they hail you, you do the second one, they hail you, now you the hot. All of those kind of little things. Or let me see another example. Or yourself, you just realize you're always craving shit, and you don't think about it.
That's
you just
the
keep doing
lifestyle
it.
part there. I think that's not the disorder part.
No, that's just the lifestyle where you grow up in your peers around society you. Even society. I won't say this, but there's this society where they believe in being doing whatever you want to do, like you own your life. So just be honest, just tell the woman, say, nah, so you go be. And so you can own as many women as you want to own. You understand? And then you realize you want this because you know, I'm permitted to.
Yeah. So that disorder, I still want to learn about that. That disorder part, how does it start?
Okay.
Yeah.
I give the example of the student in school, the guru that this lady is crushing on, and he teaches an assignment and he has sex with her. He meets this other one. Slowly. It's like smoking. I give an example.
And so it gradually builds up.
It's gradually
till it becomes a thing.
Yeah. And there's another school of thought that says it's hereditary. You guys haven't heard of that?
I actually agree that cheating can be hereditary. No, but cheating, you can pick cheating is an inheritance.
Yeah.
You can lose that.
Is inheritance or it's just man?
No, it's not just man. I think if your father was a cheat, there's a very high tendency that you have that thing flowing in you. You might stop it. You might work on it. You might stop it.
So what I'm trying to say is my father was a cheat and I decided to stop it. but it's in me, hereditary. Don't you think my child too might pick it up?
No,
It might be a recessive gene
we
somewhere.
can alter the, what do you call it?
The
line.
Alright,
genetics
By
of
your
the-
decisions, by your
That means that's not hereditary anymore.
no, even hereditary,
can change-
even
okay, you
hereditary,
can
you can
change
change the
mannerisms.
course. You can
Also.
change exactly. You can change mannerism.
An example is I have a big nose. My son has a big nose. I did surgery to stop my nose.
No,
from
that
being
one.
big.
The
My
nose-
son goes to
No,
Qatar.
that's different. That one is
That's
different.
biological.
That's biological. But things that has to do with character,
Okay.
yeah, attitude, those types, you can actually
Can
alter.
I say
it.
something?
Yeah.
Sorry for cutting you here. Okay, I want to rephrase my definition so I will be in line.
Mm-hmm.
Sex before marriage is wrong. Yes, I want to make sure we don't get misconstrued. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thinking about cheating, I spoke about something being natural. Now, when you told me we were going to talk about this topic yesterday, it came to my mind that in the 10 Commandments, God wrote, I think, the 5th commandment, thou shalt not commit adultery. And I've been meditating on that because some people just believe that sex is just sex. It's like having fun, like sleeping and waking up. And there's nothing attached. Why did God tie so much importance to don't cheat, don't commit adultery? Is it because sex is more than just a physical act of pleasure? Is there more tied to it? I think there is. Yeah, that's just another angle to it. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yep.
so let's just stick with what Tosin has said. So
Yeah.
disorder and lifestyle, environment,
variety. Yeah.
lust. So one of the reasons why men cheat too, I think, is just lust. They are lusting, they are craving things, which I think you already hit on that. So now, how do we handle this issue? How can we curtail it? If somebody's already tied to this kind of lifestyle,
Yeah.
and it's difficult sometimes. It's easy for you to talk about it, but people that are really in it, how do we practice faithfulness?
Okay. The two different reasons, right? I'm going to address them. So I'll start from the other one of not knowing what you want. Know what you want. Now, there's something again. Men are being shamed a lot. Now, people won't accept it all over the world, but one of the most people that are being shamed in the world are men. Forget women, body shaming, all of those things. Men, an average man lives in shame.
Okay.
Now, sometimes they don't even know they are living in shame. Shame starts from when you're in school. Now, you can see a poor lady in school, primary school, and the only problem is that, okay, her classmate is wearing finer things. Now, you can see a guy that everybody's crushing on, and the other guy that is poor. Now, he's already going to live in shame. Unlike the lady that everybody's crushing on and the poorer lady. The poorer lady will still be fine on her own. She just know, okay, she's doing better than me. So now every man lives in shame right from a young age. So there's always something to meet up to. There's always something you're trying to meet up to. Always, when it gets to things like having a girlfriend, there's always a certain standard you're trying to meet up to. Always a certain standard you're trying to meet up to. And when you don't get to that standard, you get to have that shame inside of you. So first of all, the main thing you need to do is know what you want. When you know what you want, no matter what anybody thinks, this is what I want, and there's nothing.
Do you know that sometimes you know what you want and you get what you want, but your life has become complicated that even though you still have what you want, you're still sleeping with somebody or cheating.
Yeah. Now that's a life hack. It's like having self-control. Now every other thing, I feel if we place so much of importance on it, it gets harder. Live a good life. If you live a good life and you know what you want, you will not cheat. But when you now begin to place so much of emphasis on you need to have self-control, not there. Now that time, self-control. It's like, let me give an example. In the church, most of the sins in the world are committed most in the church. Do you know why? Because they've hammered on it. What you should hammer on is live a good life. When you live a good life, there are many things that will follow. Forget cheating right now. I want to have self-control. I want to be a man that has self-control. When I have self-control, I would not want to cheat.
Yeah.
Covetousness is another. If you don't have self-control, you will covet. Gehazi What happened to it all? So apart from cheating, there's so many problems, so many troubles that would be out of your life if you have self-control. But when you now decide, I want to have self-control for cheating, oh my God.
Yeah, it becomes
so difficult.
Yeah, I get that. It's like,
you see yourself craving it and thinking about your life, taking walks. You go and Google how not to do, they'll tell you, keep yourself distracted. Don't stay alone. You just see yourself doing all of those things for just when all you can do is address the root problem. Self-control in all ramifications of your life.
Yeah.
When you have self-control in all ramifications of your life, it will not even occur to you that you're not cheating. When somebody asks, why you're not cheating, you'll be like, am I supposed to cheat? But you know, a person will be like, because, well, I train myself. But you'll be like, no, I'm not supposed to cheat. Yeah. Because you have taken care of your life as a whole.
As a whole.
Yeah.
And so that aspect is like,
just
the fruits that should begin to show.
Exactly.
I said that because when you said know what you want, but the truth, as in the fact and the reality is that many men that have cheated before, they knew what they want, they got what they want, and at the beginning it felt like, I will never cheat on this woman. Then going down the lane, whether maybe over familiarity sets in, they start craving for more. And that's why people use this language. I'm sure we've all heard it. I cannot be eating one soup now. I need to, that, and I feel like that's a very dumb talk.
Yeah, and that's this thing you're saying. There's something else that's cheating. Now you might have self-control, and then if you're in a messed up relationship, you still find yourself wanting to cheat. Do you know why? When you know what you want, you will know, as every man loves a very open relationship. Forget about what every man tries to deceive themselves. Every man, open relationship in the sense that you guys are open to say and do anything. Because men have pride. And because men have pride, there's so many things they will not say on a normal day. They will rather die than say those things. Why? Because of their ego. But now, when you have this perfect relationship, even when you're not saying it, your woman is sensing it. Now, men like things happening without them saying it. It excites them like children a lot. In fact, when you do things when he doesn't say it, he enjoys it more than when he says it. He just takes it like, well, yeah, you've done it. Now, that's why you need that open relationship that is so dynamic that... Let me give you an example. There are relationships I've been in, and my walking step changes. Apart from my walking step, the way I get pride, I become so pompous that I might be shooting a movie somewhere, and if a lady is smiling unusually to me, I'm like, what do you think you're doing? Now, why is that? Because somewhere at home, I'm getting all I need to get. I'm on my phone, and you see me on my phone, you think, but the person I'm talking to is the woman you are trying to smile at me and flirt with me with. Why? Because that relationship is dynamic and so open that no other woman gets to catch my fancy. So after self-control, make sure you do not there's nothing worse than being in a wrong relationship. The way the Bible says, hell hath no fury like a woman's scorn. In a man, the similarity to that is being in a wrong relationship. If you're in a wrong relationship, everything in your life.
It will affect every area. That's true.
Wait,
Okay,
yeah, you wanted
to just add on sex as a word. Men have a need for sex. Yeah, it's a need.
It's a need.
Could you say
they just want to
need?
It's a need.
How is the need?
Mammals, even the Bible says if you are fasting, and you guys choose, okay, we're going to withhold sex for this period of fasting, that make sure you go back to it so the devil doesn't tempt you.
Yeah.
So sex is a need.
Okay, sex is a need in marriage.
In marriage, obviously.
Because what of the Reverend Fathers? What of the nuns? They live their lives.
Paul said, but if you can.
If you can't.
You can't.
Because by the time there are so many things that we give ourselves excuses for. Let me give an example. They say men think about sex how many times in a day? There's one messed up. And I feel that
is true. I believe it's true.
Now, there's some things, right, that even if it happens, when you shine light on it, it gives us excuse to do rubbish.
Yeah, I agree with that.
When you shine so much of, that's why you now see a man lusting over this, lusting over that. Why? Because they said I think about sex 5 million times. So you see yourself, you see this one, wow, I love that ass. Wow, I love this. I love this. Why? Because you have they've now deceived you that you must think about this.
Is it possible want my mentor to say something, and I think I told you about it when already. It touched me so much. He said that there's really nobody in the Bible. Maybe there's no married man in the Bible that really had like a perfect relationship, like straightforward in the Bible. And I did think about it. Okay, talk about the guy there Noah's. No, for Noah, but that one was a different. Abraham slept with Sarah's maiden. Jacob, but Jacob, you could say okay, polygamy. So he was getting got David and Bathsheba, so much mother. Yeah, so he was with you, and I was thinking about this thing. That but is there in the Bible God said don't commit adultery? Yet all these kings are having concubines and maidens. So what could it be? Could it be that in the New Testament? This was me thinking. I don't know the answer. Could it be in the New Testament? The what do you call it? The agreement between God and man. The mannerism, not mannerism. The structure of this is what I'll call it now changed. Because maybe I was talking about temple of the Holy Spirit. I'll maybe break it down in more regular terms. I think a man is supposed to be with one woman, and in as much as the woman is supposed to, men and women have need for sex, and the woman and the man are supposed to fulfill each other's need for sex. Yeah. But if that need for sex, but the need for sex now is now complicated in itself. He spoke about the biology, but there's also why do men want to have sex? Why do you want to have sex? Why are we so open? Like there was this survey about the man went out to the street and said to women, have sex with me. Only like 10% or 5% I think of women agreed. Like random strangers on the street, like have sex with me. But they don't do the opposite. Women went and said asking men, have sex with me.
95%.
95%. Well, it was like 97 or so to be exact. Agreed. And it's hard to take up the logic now. Because is it that sex is a higher need in a man than for a woman? Okay. So is that so? I think you have to your spouse. Women also play a role. That's I guess some men are you say I have a disorder, but I think women also play. Women need to be ask their husband like, okay, see, like how are you? How is your sex drive? How is your libido? How is your like?
That's I think openness.
That's openness.
In terms of having a very amazing relationship.
Yeah. So I agree because someone said something. I'm thinking about when you mentioned it. Someone's like, men want different women. But you know, a wife is a different woman. One guy say, at first when you get married, your wife is like a woman is different, has 7 personalities within one woman. You have the woman, you have the single girl, you have the mother, then you have the grandmother. So there are different stages in a woman's life. Yeah. So could it be the excitement? Yeah. So I think
first of all, I don't think it's the excitement. Now, starting from the Old Testament, patriarchy. Now, let me tell you people something. Do you know women enjoy sex than men?
Yeah, definitely.
Do you guys know that?
I think they enjoy it more because, they have to.
So now, but do you know why?
They have more sexual organs.
It looks the other way because of patriarchy. Now, the man thinks, in the olden days, I need to satisfy my craving. I'm using this woman to satisfy my craving. So have you noticed the circumcised women? Why? Because they're trying to reduce their. So, but the more the world gets open, the more knowledge comes in. You get to realize that example you gave of them want to have sex with you at 97%. Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because he is surprised. Normally, an average woman thinks she's doing a man a favor. Do you understand? So he's surprised that okay. And so he's feeling, oh my God. When on a normal day, you should be like, you want to have sex with me? You should be like, okay, I'm doing you a favor. But in his mind, he's like, oh my God, this opportunity is here. When
that word opportunity is what I want to talk about that.
When on a normal day, what made our brain have that is patriarchy. The people that actually enjoy it, people are limiting them, and then you think you're satisfying yourself. Do you know in the world right now, women cheat more than men?
There are statistics that are beginning to show
women
that
cheat
women
far more than men. A whole lot.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because men,
after giving statistics, we'll check it after.
I think the women cheating is growing rapidly, right? And I think we actually instigated it. We started it.
I don't think so.
I think
cheating is in the heart of a human being.
Well, there are more women than men in the world.
Now, we're just trying to help ourselves. So we're able to establish some reasons why men cheat. We're also able to establish some practical ways in which you can get there. You said, understand what you want and then live a good life, practice self-control. And of course, you really don't practice those things, the Holy Spirit helps us to live that life that we should live, and then it affects all the different aspects of our lives. Just before we round up, there are some dangers to it, though.
Of course, yeah.
Because sometimes the dangers should trigger fear inside of you to know that, okay, this is the life I should live. So just briefly, what are the dangers?
Okay, first, I want to ask a question. Those will be only in my mind. Yeah, a girl told me recently. This is like this year, like February. Yeah, I know I'm being specific about the day, but
Just hit it quickly.
Okay. He said sex is just sex. So I'm thinking about that. If sex is just sex, then cheating. Why is cheating so hurtful?
But she's wrong. She's not.
Yeah.
She's
Sex is not just sex.
Of course, sex is not just sex. Now.
Oh, right. So the dangers of cheating.
Yeah. So yeah, why is it dangerous? Why are we? That's why we're having this conversation. Is it really dangerous?
Honestly, it's something I don't know. Man.
I've never cheated that way. I'm trusting that I was cheated. Why is it dangerous?
Wow.
No idea, man.
No. But why is it dangerous?
Okay, first of all, right?
Because I say some people don't say it's dangerous. Why?
I like to take things, whatever I do in life, I take it from the human angle. And from the human angle, cheating is dangerous because you're hurting somebody. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
In fact, that should be the ultimate thing. You should not want to hurt someone.
Is that the first thing, though? Is it not you that is only first? You're hurting you.
Okay, hurting. Okay, let me give an example. When you want to say you're hurting you, an example is they say if you take so and so, let's not even go too far. On cigarette, what do they write there?
They are liable to die.
Why do they still do it? So when you say you're hurting you, it doesn't change anything. So what?
It doesn't change.
I'll still do it. I'm getting the pleasure, and I can afford to.
Yeah, but that's the part that I think we don't know how much it hurts us because of the pleasure, because it's wrapped up in pleasure.
Okay. Shed more light on that.
Yeah. So the thing is, when you cheat, so many things go wrong with you. Sometimes we think we're just doing it we're playing, but we're actually playing ourselves. When you get more confused, I think that somehow it will affect your brain. It does, because your reasoning and your creativity is lower.
Really?
Yes, it does. I've cheated too before. I have.
Welcome.
So you're not alone in this thing. No, don't shake me like we are going to be doing it. No. But your creativity is dampened. You're confused, but you don't know. You think you're enjoying, but you're confused. And then before we now move to how it will affect your family, to affect your relationship, and you don't want that.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, peace will just be gradually living your life. You'll just be full of troubles, and you don't know where it's coming from. It's cheating that is responsible for so many, because of lack of self-control. We have children everywhere the fathers are not there, the mothers are not there. And so this whole cheating thing, if we're able to solve this faithfulness issue, it goes a long way to even strengthen the society at large. So there are so many dangers. We don't want to talk about diseases. We never even go there safe. So there are many things, All these things are the reason why we need to actually practice faithfulness. It's just very key. It's a culture we need to wake up again and make our family saner. You will enjoy your family more. Yeah. When you're in one place and looking.
I think
just found it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think having love for God is very important. Enjoying God's love, because there's something about that love that God gives you that will make no one to hurt someone else. Yeah. Okay, I think one way of having that self-control is knowing that I love this person, so I can't hurt them. Yeah. It kind of keeps you in check.
Yeah. The scripture said, I'll round up with it. Proverbs 28 verse 20 says, "A faithful man abounds with blessing." A faithful man abounds with blessing. So switch it the other way. An unfaithful man curses. But it's true. An unfaithful man is filled with curses. Thank you so much, Tosin, for joining us to talk about this subject today.
You're welcome.
More, I'm grateful as well. And thank you guys for joining us. All the men, practice faithfulness. Once you are driving, look straight. And that's where it really starts from. Look straight and know that, you need to maintain a lifestyle. Like Tosin said, let's start from living the good life, and then it affects every other area. So we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.